Now, this is an important video. There's so many dropshipping courses out there that are completely useless. And that's for a few reasons, which I'm going to explain in the video today. You need to follow a course. I'm not saying that you don't need to follow a course to learn and to understand how to set up a dropshipping business, but there are certain types of courses that without important things mean that you are left to your own devices. So if you're new to the channel, my name's James Eardley. I've generated over £1 million with dropshipping businesses, and I've been through dropshipping courses and I understand what works and what doesn't. With these weekly YouTube videos, I'll explain to you how you can set up your own successful business and leave a 9-to-5 job. So let's go into this. Now, the majority of courses, and I've spoken to people that have done these types of courses, and I've been through a few myself, they just give you training videos. Now, you probably think right now that all you need to get started, because this is how I thought when I started dropshipping, I just need the tactical knowledge. I need to know how to click the right buttons in the right place at the right time on my keyboard, on my mouse, and that will get me to having a successful business. But actually, that's only part of the story. And without another part, you are completely left on your own and left to your own devices. What you really need in a course or program is mentorship, community, and people around you to ask when things don't go to plan. There's one thing I can guarantee: whenever you set up any type of business, whether that's e-commerce or anything else, there will be challenges along the way, there'll be hiccups, and there'll be things that you need to overcome. So with this in mind, if you are just following a set of training videos, then there's nothing to help you when the way your screen doesn't look the same as what happens on the training video, because you've got nobody around you to ask. So when things happen, like for example, when you're setting up your professional email address, so you want to have an email address that's info@yourprofessionalname.com. When you set these things up, there are difficult and complex instructions to follow, and they are always changing from Google. And when you get a message that comes back by saying you haven't verified your domain or invalid DNS records, and you're thinking, what on earth does that mean? That never happened in the video that I watched. Then you have somebody around you and you have mentorship and community to help you out. Now, it's so important, and you don't understand until those moments how important that aspect is. And actually, it means that without it, the training videos don't really serve you as much as they can do. So bear this in mind. There's two types of support that you need when you start a business. You need tactical support, you need to know what to do, and you also need emotional support. You need people to be supporting you, cheering you on when you succeed, and helping you when things get tough. A lot of people just fix the first problem, which is that the fact they need the tactical support, and forget about the second problem, emotional support. I know my first dropshipping business, I tried to follow YouTube videos that showed me how to set up ads, showed me how to create a Shopify store, but it left me on my own where I didn't have community around me to ask when things went wrong. So I wasted hundreds of pounds on Facebook ads because my store wasn't converting, and I was just left with nobody to ask. And that's the problem with just having the tactical advice and not the emotional support. Because without the emotional support, there weren't people around me to firstly help me when things get tough emotionally, and secondly, guide you in the right direction to get around certain obstacles that get put in your way. So for my journey, the moment that I became successful with an e-commerce business was when I followed the Dropship Unlocked training program. Now, I'm now a coach for that program, and the community, since when I first joined, has really scaled and grown to be so much more valuable than it even was when I first joined. But now it means that you've always got people around you that are supporting you and cheering you on whenever things go well for you and if things are challenging. And that's actually the most important now that we've learned for all of our members, or the majority of them are mentioning, that the community aspect and the fact that it's a live program means that it is so much more valuable than purely just the videos. So yes, there are the step-by-step training videos, but what really helps when things are tough and when things don't look the same is having a live community with mentors in there that have been through the program, and they can really help you out. So, and also the real dynamic, the energy and the culture of the Dropship Unlocked program is genuinely willing each other on to succeed. You know, we know that a rising tide lifts all boats. And by that, we know that if we can improve the strength of the community, everyone will benefit from that. And so that's been the mission, that's the culture of the program. We're all trying to support each other. So if you're watching this video, and perhaps you're thinking about how to get started, it's vital for you, however you go about doing it, that you find both tactical support and emotional support, and you get around people that really want you to succeed. there are so many people around us in our lives that won't want us to succeed. And it's just a shame, but that's the way things are. So it's so important that you distance yourself from those types of people and get around people that are cheering you on, that want you to succeed, and that will speed up your path to success as quickly as possible. That's what worked for me, and I hope you bear this in mind and realize that I support you. There are people around you that are also supporting you, but it's important that you get yourself into the right rooms and that you follow a program, but you also have the tactical and emotional support alongside to really help you through obstacles and challenges on the way. Now, with that said, this community that we're building around this channel is people that are building their own freedom, people that have got big goals for themselves. So if that's you, don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you enjoyed it, and comment below to let me know what's most important to you about building an e-commerce business. What do you need to have around you in order to really scale and succeed and achieve the goals that you have? So with that said, on the next screen, I will recommend for you the next video that I recommend for you to really scale your business. So watch that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.